Molly's mother sat across from him. Her hands were folded in her lap. Her face was lined with a grief that had not faded in 5 years. "Mrs. Maggia," Martland began carefully. "I know this is difficult. But I believe your daughter's death may be connected to her work at the Radium Corporation. I believe the company may have poisoned her. And I believe I can prove it." He paused. "Let the words settle. But to prove it, I need to examine her remains." The silence in the room was absolute. Mrs. Maggia did not cry. Did not protest. She simply sat for a long moment, staring at her folded hands. When she finally spoke, her voice was quiet. Steady. "If you can prove they killed my daughter, doctor, you may dig up the entire cemetery." The exhumation took place on a gray morning in April 1927. Martland stood at the edge of Molly Maggia's grave with 2 assistants and a piece of equipment that drew curious stares from the cemetery workers. A Geiger counter. Borrowed again from Columbia University. The workers dug carefully. Respectfully. When they reached the coffin, they stepped back. Let Martland approach. He turned on the Geiger counter. The clicking began immediately. Not the occasional random click of background radiation. A steady, insistent clicking. The sound of radioactive decay. Of particles emitting from a source that should have been cold and quiet after 5 years in the ground. The coffin was glowing. Not visibly. Not to the naked eye. But the Geiger counter left no doubt. The radiation was so intense that the needle on the meter pushed into the red zone. Martland motioned for the workers to open the coffin. They hesitated. None of them had ever encountered anything like this. "It's safe to handle," Martland assured them. "The radiation is alpha particles. They can't penetrate skin. But do not touch the bones directly. And wash thoroughly when we're finished." The coffin lid came off. Molly Maggia's skeleton lay inside. Partially decomposed. But still largely intact.